Hi, preschoolers. It's Miss Sarah here. And if you can look around, what do you think we're going to talk about this week? You guessed it, gingerbread. We have lots of stories to read to you today, and I'm going to share some things that are in your packet that you can work on. Also, things that you can do with your family and games that are in there and activities that you can do over and over again. So stay tuned for all that fun gingerbread stuff this week. So let's get started. We're going to calm our bodies down, get ready for story time, just like what we do in the classroom. So if you guys know this song, join me. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen. This is how we listen at group time. At group time. Good job, boys and girls. Now that our bodies are calm, let's see what's in Miss Sarah's bag. All right, here's my bag. Let's see what gingerbread story we're going to read today. Ooh, my book's called The Gingerbread Girl. I bet some of you haven't heard about the Gingerbread Girl. She is pretty cool. Let's find out what she gets into, because you know the gingerbread characters, they're always into mischief. The Gingerbread Girl. You may remember the sad story of the gingerbread boy. He ran away from the lonely old woman who baked him, as well as many other hungry characters. His dash through life was ended in one greedy gulp by a sly fox pretending to help him across the river. This is the story of his younger, wiser sister. So let's see what happens to her. A full year has passed since the lonely old woman and the lonely old man had lost their gingerbread boy to the devious fox. They were even lonelier than before. Let's bake again, suggested the old man one morning. But what if the same thing happens? Cried the old woman. I can't bear the loss. Let's make a gingerbread girl this time and decorate it with candies. Surely a sweet little girl wouldn't run away, answered the man. So they mixed up the dough. Can you help me mix? Rolled it out, roll it out, roll it out, roll it out. And they cut it out. They dressed it with as many candies as they could fit, completing the cookie with an amazing hairdo made of licorice strips. She is sweet, gasped the woman as she slid the cookie sheet into the oven. So there they are. Think she's going to run away? What do you think? Let's see. There she is. While the lonely old woman and the lonely old man stood by the oven to watch, they talked and remembered their gingerbread boy's short little life. He never should have ran away. He never should have trusted that fox. As the cookie baked, her mind woke up and she heard everything. Sweet or not, she thought, things will be different this time. When it was time for the cookie to be done, the old woman carefully, ever so carefully, cracked open the oven door to peek. There she is, cracking open the oven door. There she is, peeking. Bam! Oh man, look at that big word in that book. Bam! And it has an exclamation point. Out jumped the gingerbread cookie, running towards the door. The little old woman screamed, "Stop! Stop!" And the little old man came running. But the cookie was already out the door and headed down the same path that her brother had traveled. Here we go, whispered the gingerbread girl. The man and the woman chased after her, but she sang, I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl. Uh-oh. Is that the same or different, boys and girls, than the other story? We'll find out. As the gingerbread girl dashed along the path, she came to a group of farmers working in the field. The aroma of fresh baked gingerbread caught their attention. Wait! The hungry farmer shouted and began to run after the gingerbread girl. She laughed and called, Hey, farmer, don't bother. Like my brother, I'm fast. Run all you want, but I've learned from the past. I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Farther down the road, a pig came into view. As the gingerbread girl grew closer, her candy sparkled in the sunlight. The pig squealed with joy and tried to take a bite, but the gingerbread girl was too fast. She leaped over him, singing, I can leap past Piggy like all the others. This story will not end like that of my brothers. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Wow, she's super fast. They can't catch her. Look. Have you noticed the characters? The line of the book is getting longer and longer because they can't catch her. On down the path, she came upon an artist. A masterpiece good enough to eat, the artist whispered and reached out to scoop up the gingerbread girl. With some fancy footwork, the gingerbread girl zipped past, laughing. I can outrun this artist like I can outrun that pig. I'm one smart cookie despite of my wild wig. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Farther along, the gingerbread girl passed a cow with her calf, who mooed happily, Mama, I want a cookie to go with my milk. But when the cow tried to catch the gingerbread girl, she soon found herself running behind, listening to the gingerbread girl call. Chase if you want, I'm faster than you. Although you have 4 feet and I only have 2. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl. Wow, she's pretty sassy. Up ahead, a dog walker was crossing the path with 3 dogs. The dogs barked happily, seeing a tasty treat heading their way. But as the gingerbread girl sped past the group, as soon in the line with the others hearing, You're joining the chase, the more the merrier, but no one can stop me, no hound nor terrier. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. Say it with me, boys and girls. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl. There's the dogs, they can't catch her either. Wow, that's a lot of characters chasing. Now the path was right past a school. The children were all at recess, feeling quite hungry. Shouts of cookies were heard across the playground. The gingerbread girl waved to them all as they joined the chase with their teachers, and she sang, I know it's a snack time and you want a sweet. Come follow along and you'll soon have a treat. That's a little interesting. She says, follow me and you'll soon have a treat. I wonder what she's planning, boys and girls. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Finally, the gingerbread girl came to the same river her brother had tried to cross. Who should be waiting for her but that same devious fox? Hello, my pretty, cooed the fox. I'm a friend of your brother. It looks like trouble runs in the family. Do let me help you across the river. Just jump on my tail. We've heard that before, boys and girls. Should she fall for that? I don't think so. The gingerbread girl shivered, then sang in nearly a whisper, Do I have your promise for a safe ride to shore? You won't drop me or eat me? That's all I implore. The fox chuckled. Oh, I promise, my sweet little tidbit. And the gingerbread girl gingerly climbed on the fox's tail. Oh no, I can't look, boys and girls. You know what happens next. If it's the same like the brother, he's going to eat her. She better be smart. The instant the gingerbread girl climbed on, the fox dove into the water, ready for a fabulous feast. Ooh, the water's too deep. Move on to my back, he insisted, thinking this cute cookie was even dumber than her brother. Anyone could tell by looking at her that she was not an airhead. The gingerbread girl did what she was told. That's a good little girl, the fox said with a snicker. Oh my, the water is deeper. Now move on to my head. No sooner had he spoke those words that the gingerbread girl leaped on his head, pulling off a strand of her own leathery licorice hair. With the expertise of a ranch hand, she triple lassoed it around the fox's snout and tied it off with a half-hitched knot. You're right, she whispered in the fox's ear. I am good. The fox sneered and struggled and strained and thrashed about, but the gingerbread girl hung on, turning him back towards the crowd, holding on to the fox like a bucking bronco. The gingerbread girl whirled past and sang, He'll run and he'll run with a leap and a twirl. Come follow me, I'm the gingerbread girl. Ooh, she teaches that fox a lesson. She lassoed him like a cowgirl. The awestruck crowd followed all the way back to the lonely old woman and the lonely old man's house. The gingerbread girl rode into the kitchen, securing the fox, jumped onto the table, and she measured and she mixed with a leap and a twirl, singing, I'll bake you some more, I'm the gingerbread girl. The old woman and the old man quickly joined in to help, having a hungry, happy houseful to feed. From that moment on, of course, they were never lonely again. They had all made new friends. And what of the fox? What do you think happened to the fox then? The gingerbread girl was eventually able to teach him some manners, using gingerbread crumbs for treats. Most days you can see them riding across the countryside and hear a small voice drifting in the breeze. We'll run and we'll run with a leap and a twirl. I outfoxed the fox. I'm the gingerbread girl. So there they are. They became friends. The end. So that was a very different version of the gingerbread man. It had a different character, the gingerbread girl, and had some different supporting characters that were all chasing her. And then at the end, I liked how they all became friends, even the fox. So that was a really nice story. Okay, let me get my bag again. I'm going to show you something that's in your packet that you might want to play with your family, or you can play by yourself. So in your packet, you will see a paper that looks like this. It's a gingerbread game. So you'll need this paper. And if you have a dice at your house, this one I got at the dollar store. It's foam, it's squishy. If you're in my classroom, you know I have a lot of these. And you'll need a piece to play the game. So I picked out a counting bear. Now, you can use any kind of small figure, or you could be even tricky and use a small cookie, like the gingerbread is a cookie, or you can use a gumdrop candy. So you can have a little snack after you play the game. But I just found a counting bear. That's my piece. So I start at the gingerbread man, and then I roll my dice, and I have to practice counting how many places I move. So boys and girls, if I get this number, if I roll that number, what is that? Can you touch count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would take my figure and I would move 4 gumdrops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the game's not over until you reach the gingerbread house. Okay? So like I said, you can have just you play this game to practice counting in your numbers, or you can have the whole family play. That would be a fun night. All right, boys and girls, our time is up already. So can you sing our goodbye song with me? I had fun at school today. I had fun at school today. I had fun at school today. I can't wait to come back. Goodbye, I'll miss you. Goodbye, I'll miss you. Goodbye, I'll miss you, but I'll see you next time. Bye, boys and girls. Have a good day.